Car 36.
It's all about Henderson for the match. For that dreaded double nine. What a start to the week for John Henderson. Super clinical, super confident. That was an excellent performance there from John Henderson. There's the tail of the tape there, 94.81. Thank you very much, you'd be saying. For Mike Huntley, plenty to work on. He'd be delighted with the start there, happy with his doubles ratio. But it was all about the Scotsman there, who was absolutely fantastic there. He'd be delighted with the 2 points. And next up, Wesley Plazier, the world master, against his good friend, Patrick van den Bogaerde. Plays there, and I liked it. And this is a great start. Treble 19 for a barnstormer.
142.
Some way to open it. A 12 darter, opening with a 180 and finishing with a 167. He may still return. Wesley needs a treble with this dart. Or a double.
Game shot on the first leg. Well, Wesley Plazier.
That is why he won that World Masters trophy.
That's what happens when you're well ahead. But Patrick has an opportunity here to reduce the deficit. He has to move that double 18. Like many players today, that transition across the double 9 nervously looks at what Wesley needs.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
Been delighted to see it was 181, so he's very direct on that double 9. I've been quite impressed with Patrick. Like I said, when we were
friend for him early on.
46.
Yeah, that was a little bit wild. I don't expect Wesley to miss this time. I think there was just something there like that. That's what we call the reset. Now he just wants to put this game to bed. There's just something about him with these darts, and that's the outcome there. It's a big 4-1 victory there for Wesley Plazier against his good friend Patrick van den Bogaerde. He'd be glad to get that game over. 2 debutants, but it's Wesley Plazier, a big player in this week. He won't be delighted with our average. There's plenty more to come. The couple of 180s there was the standout in that 97 finish. For Patrick, work to be done, but some positives there, along with some negatives to work on. 87 average. Just shows you that averages don't mean everything. For the first time this week, we'll be seeing Jared Cole against the Australian Robbie King next. This is the type of finishes that these players practice a lot. Treble 18. The tops for 1-1.
Game shot on the second leg. Jared Cole.
That's a wonderful riposte there from Jared Cole. Robbie
Wilcar, 116.
1 from 12 on the outer ring for Jared Cole. 160. He'll look at the 19 bet again. He's going to get a dart at tops for the match. It's a case of Aussie rules here at the Live Lounge in Portsmouth, and that is a fantastic start from the Australian.
Latest man in darts. Got some good competition between Robert Rickwood and Glenn Durrant, but the darts competition is going the way.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Wesley Plazier.
That is a solid holder throw there for Wesley. Doesn't give Hendo the opportunity to get the break. He set himself up.
Beautiful setup player. Wesley Plazier, we've spoke very highly of you this morning. What are you made of? Back to that double 12. Centre of the board. This is messy. It's ugly, but it's there. A huge sigh of relief, but a big win for Wesley Plazier against John Henderson, who leaves the stage just a little frustrated. Big games between these two guys in Group A, and it's Wesley Plazier who takes the spoils in the first one. Very average averages for both players, but it was just typical match play, and it was Wesley Plazier who takes the vital 2 points. They'd be delighted with that win as we see the returning and impressive Robbie King against Michael Huntley up next.
Set-up shot again there from Huntley. Had a max in the last one, but it was to no avail. Double 10.
And
he opened this group and this campaign as one of the biggest outsiders. We both raised our eyebrows. Said this man's got pedigree. 6 DP8 titles. And he's bringing that quality here to the Super Series. Back-to-back victories, courtesy of a 4-1 victory over Michael Huntley. 50% on the checkouts, continues to be good on the outer ring. That's going to give him a chance when he plays the real big hitters of this group. And coming up next, we've got Patrick van den Bogaerde taking on Jared Cole. Plus 4-1 to Wesley Plazier.
He's put himself in these positions, but do I sit here with full confidence? In a leg of darts, he should win. Double 16, this would feel good.
Game shot on the 5th leg. Patrick van den Boogaard.
Just as Matthew.
Patrick car 32.
Big last start, but it may be far too late. He's missed plenty of darts at a double in this match.
Game shot in the match. Patrick van den Boogaard.
A match that was littered with missed darts on the double. It took him 47 attempts to get the 4, but it is the 4 going the way of Patrick van den Boogaard, who gets his first victory ever here at the Super Series in just his 2nd ever match. Jared Cole, more of the same for him. He carries on that form that he brought here off the development tour. He comes here and loses his opening 2 fixtures. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with John Henderson and Robbie King.
So, is it treble 20, treble 18, or treble 19, treble 19? We're looking at his eyes. It's 19s. Now this would be sensational. Just look at the reaction there from Hendo. It is sensational. Robbie King, we heard about your fight. And the man from the Gold Coast hit that golden double. It's double 10. Pressure dart. Pressure player.
Game
what
shot in the
a
match.
Performance from Robbie King. Absolutely outstanding. And he is delighted. Look at that smile on his face. For John Henderson, play 3-1-1. Needs to go back, reset and start planning again. But it was all about the Aussie. The positives there. 4 from 9 on the outer ring. And the moment of the day so far, that 164 treble 19, treble 19 bullseye. Robbie King, you are a superstar. And next up, it's Wesley Plazier against Jared Cole.
Wesley's shown big improvement in terms of the performance from match 1 to match 2, but it was the same thing. It was a win, it was a result. But Jared Cole, when we're talking about improvements, this is a phenomenal start. Just 9 darts thrown.
121.
Leaves himself on a 2-darter.
Yeah, I just felt he had a point to prove, Jared, on this double 18.
Game shot on the 1st leg.
If anyone watched the first 2 games, Jared could not buy a double and then opens up with 11 darts.
170.
Advantage call.
Lovely darts. Lovely finish, Jared Cole has been struggling on the doubles throughout the day, but there's no struggle on the biggest finish of them all. To win the match as well, we've had some big famous checkouts, winning matches before. Nathan Aspinall, the UK Open. Jared Cole throws himself into that mix, gets his first victory of the day, and gives Wesley Plazier his first defeat of the day. Coming up next, Michael Huntley, Patrick van den Boogaard.
Upstart on the 19s
108.
on that 174 by bringing the bullseye into it, but Mike, a double 16.
Game shot on the first
quality.
leg.
A 15 darts start. Absolutely beautiful darts there from the Welshman.
Patrick car 78.
Treble will give him 2 darts at the double. The single gives him 1.
Game shot in the match. Patrick van den Boogaard.
All he's going to need to get this one wrapped up. It's more misery for Michael Huntley, who stays bottom of the table. 3 games played, 3 defeats. But Patrick van den Boogaard, on debut, has already got 2 victories. We said, would that first game when he lost to Wesley Plazier be the one where now he settles into things? It appears so. He's on the winning run. The man on the biggest winning run of them all, Robbie King, sits top of the table, undefeated 3 from 3. Will he taste defeat when he takes on Wesley Plazier up next?
Wesley car 100.
Would that be the decisive moment?
He wasn't happy with that order release. Might be angry with it. Wesley finds another one of those. What a finish there from Wesley Plazier.
Leave 24. Quite simply, Robbie King, this is a must-hit. He's looking downstairs again to leave 46. A little nod of appreciation there from his opponent. He aims to the middle, so eyes focus on the double 18.
85. Wesley car 24.
It's a long way away.
Exactly the same as the last leg when he wanted tops a long way away and a poorly thrown dart.
Game shot in the match. Wesley Plazier.
Game over for the Robbie King run. He tastes defeat for the first time here at the Super Series. It's at the hands of the world master, Wesley Plazier, who has been picking up as the day's gone on. He's going to be a big player as this week goes on. A 4-2 success over Robbie King. Coming up next, Patrick van den Boogaard takes on John Henderson.
For a 15 darter.
Game shot on the fourth leg, John Henderson.
It's 2-2, and like I said, Patrick averaging 98.35, John Henderson averaging 75. Boogaard. And once again, that first dart, the way he snaps that dart in. Bull or treble 14.
170.
What a set-up play that is. That's a dagger to the heart, and I think the wry smile on John's face tells you absolutely everything. But what I would say to John, I haven't got all the confidence in the world that this is going to go in the way Patrick's been on his doubles, but this is his opportunity. He has 2 darts. He only needs the one, and that is a fantastic victory for Patrick van den Boogaard. He opened up today with a very disappointing loss against his good friend Wesley Plazier, but since then he's played 3, won 3. A very nice 93.80 average, 3 maximums, 4 from 9 on the checkouts. He has got better and better as the day's gone on, and that's a big, big win over Big John Henderson. A very enjoyable game, but it's the Dutchman that comes out on top. Next up, it's Jared Cole, fresh from that first win against bottom of the table, Michael Huntley. Cole. And also against Wesley Plazier as well, but there's just something. He's just switched on the light, hasn't he, Jared Cole, now, and looks like a different player, and that's what confidence does.
You mentioned in the last game that he's just throwing a lot softer. He's also throwing me a lot more pace, and the last darts we saw of him when he left the stage was a 170 finish. That's 9 perfect darts for Jared Cole, but can he wrap up the perfect 9? You just said you wanted to see one, Glenn.
Well, I was promised one today. It's just the way he's throwing right now. It's just effortless.
141.
It's as if he's throwing feathers. Yeah, I think he was feeling really good. I think he really fancied that. There's not a...
Jared Cole 16.
And this is for the match. Lots of similarities. Jared Cole continues with his problems on the outer ring, but it's a big 4-1 victory for him. He lost his opening 2 games of the day. He just seems to be getting by. He won't be delighted with them averages. He started off fantastic with that attempt, even at the 9 darter. Just petered out slightly, showing signs of improvement for Jared Cole. He'd be delighted to be on 4 points. For Michael Hunt, you've got to feel for him right now. Played 4, lost 4 with Wesley Plazier to come as well. It's been a difficult, difficult day. But it's the 2 guys that have really impressed me today are up next in their final games of the day. It's Patrick van den Boogaard against Robbie King.
For the walk through the door.
105.
For double 12 for the match. What a fantastic finish to finish off a wonderful day for Robbie King. Maybe a new name to many people, but the people in the know that he can actually do some serious damage this week. It's 8 points from 10. A lovely way to finish there, that 105 finish for Patrick van den Boogaard. A very effective day, but he needs to be working on them doubles if he wants to pressure these top guys. But today's been all about Robbie King. Job done for him. Can Wesley Plazier, can he follow that against bottom of the table Michael Huntley? That game's up next.
Everyone, welcome back to the Modus Super Series, where I'm joined up on the balcony by the debut man, Robbie King. Robbie, first of all, many congratulations. I don't often get a fist bump up here, first and foremost, but many congratulations on that opening day. How quickly did you settle in up there, and how did you find it out there today?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Ever since I walked in the door this morning, I knew I'd seen all the guys. They're all friendly. Everyone around's friendly, so it makes it a lot easier to settle in. And yeah, no, I feel good.
I feel like you're just taking everything in your stride. Is that the case?
Yeah, I love this sort of stuff. I could quite easily settle into doing this day in, day out, and I appreciate the effort that everyone puts into doing it. And so I especially appreciate like the opportunity that I get to come over here and do this that not many other people get to do from my country.
What was your first preconceptions walking in here this morning? What was your first thoughts walking into the building?
I don't know. I watch it. Obviously, I've seen Ray and Jeremy and Mel, and I've seen them, so I know what it's all about. I just wanted to come here, get on with the guys, have fun, and hopefully play some good darts.
Now, we have seen you play some really, really good darts today. Did you expect to settle in as quickly, or did you think maybe it might take a day or two to acclimatise?
No, I feel good. Like when I get put into them sort of situations, it's how you handle the situation. I haven't played my best today by far, but I've been lucky enough to come away with a few wins, and that's the most important thing. Do
you feel like now you can settle into it, getting those wins on the board, using that as a platform to progress through?
Yeah, I just want to play better. You get the wins, you play better. Yeah, that's the most important thing, getting those W's.
And finally, you've come all the way across the world. I suppose you've come here for the W, haven't you? For the win, for the victory, for Champions League.
I've come here for the Ashes, mate. We're gonna smash you blokes.
To be honest, I suppose you not bought the bat and the baggy cap on stage.
No, I seen the reaction Damo got. He nearly got dragged out of the venue. So, yeah, no, I'll just keep quiet.
1-3-2. This is a finish we all love. Treble 19 for the bull. That is how to do the champagne finish.
Wesley Plazier.
He pops the cork, and that is a wonderful finish, especially with Michael. Just sat there on 80 points. Once again, Matt, zero reaction.
Second leg, Wesley to throw first.
Come on, Wesley. Give it big licks. Come on.
It's a dart at the ball.
He
hit it once in the opening leg for the 1-3-2. He does it again for the 1-2-3. The same numbers, different order. Tomorrow at 5s or bigger.
I think bigger. It's just the fact that there's 3 players right at the top playing so well, and Jared Cole can get himself to 6 points, and with darts like
Jared
that.
Cole. 76.
It looks like he's going to take us to a deciding leg. Got a bit of time on his hands.
Game shot on the 6th leg, Jared Cole.
Doesn't need time.